Sportsbet is powered by BetOnline, driving the opening odds market since 2001. Visit sportsbookreview.com to learn more about BetOnline and its A+ rated platform in the link below.
It's deep dive time. That means Dave Mason from BetOnline AG. We like to talk to Dave every Tuesday during football season. And guess what? If we can, I like talking to him every Tuesday during basketball season as well. Let's bring him into the mix. Dave Mason from betonline.ag. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2018.
Happy New Year, Teddy.
Great to have you back. Let's talk about it. New Year. First of all, you're in Costa Rica. Do Costa Ricans celebrate New Year the same way we do in the States? Fireworks, drinking? Did you do anything fun?
I actually like the fireworks down here because there's back at home in the States, there's fire marshals and you got to be so far from the fireworks and everything. But I went to the beach and, there's like 5 different displays down the beach. And, there's they just set them right off next to you. And they're pretty big fireworks too. You know what I mean? It's not like, so it's like there's no safety or nothing. I mean, they're just going off right above your head and it's, there's just thousands of people out on the beach, and it's a pretty cool scene. So yeah, I've never been a big fireworks guy in my life, but these are pretty cool because it's just so illegal, I guess, or something. I don't know.
Regulations be damned, safety be damned.
I'm sure I'll get blown up one of these years, but screw it.
All right, on good times in Yako Beach. Were you down in Yako, or were you somewhere else?
Yeah, no, I was on the other. I was like south of Hako, yeah. So
right on. All right. Well, let's talk about what happened in the NFL this past weekend. For BetOnline.ag, we're talking about 4 underdogs covering and 3 of the 4 games staying under the total in the NFL playoffs. Certainly, I know Titans Chiefs had to be pretty good for you. I have to think Falcons Rams was pretty good for you. How was the course of the NFL weekend overall?
Well, yeah, I mean, that Kansas City, Tennessee game, that was awesome. I mean, that was just such a huge decision. The bettors were on Kansas City and outright as well. And the big thing there was the teasers. I mean, there was just so much teaser action on Kansas City. So that Tennessee outright win was just such a huge start to the weekend for us. As far as the other games, yeah, the night game, that was pretty good. Sunday's games was kind of choppy, to tell you the truth. Got beat up on some teasers. It's a little back and forth. Totals were good, as you said. Unders. But yeah, it was a good weekend. It was a very good weekend, but that was mostly keyed on that Tennessee outright win.
So what kind of liability do you have on teasers, especially in a weekend like last weekend where all the favorites are basically in the teaser point spread range? Are you taking a fair percentage of your action on teasers? Are you really sweating those out, or is it just a little piece of the puzzle?
Nah, it's a big sweat. All 4 of those games are in that teaser range, as you just said, that 6 to, 8, 9 points, whatever. But I mean, there was more money exposed on some of those teasers than there were for the spreads for that game. I mean, like I forget exactly how much was on Kansas City. I think like 65% of the spread money was on KC, right around there. So there's a lot of spread money on KC, but there's far more money on Kansas City teaser than straight spread bets on the KC. So yeah, I mean they were huge, man. A lot of teaser action, and it's on a weekend like that, we're sweating. We needed one of those teams to come through, and thankfully the Titans did.
Yeah, of course, in terms of the 2 games on Sunday, it doesn't matter which side you teased, you were able to cash Jags, Bills, and Saints, Panthers, unless you had the total involved in those. Both sides fell within the range to cash both tickets. Let's talk national championship. Here we are. It's early Tuesday morning. You're probably hungover. I'm hungover. Everyone partied last night. Crazy game, but I have to think that Alabama winning without covering was the best possible result for the house.
Yeah, well, kind of middle there because was up to 4.5, then down to 3.5. We actually had it 3 by kickoff. We had some sharp action on Georgia, which looked like the right side. So Yeah, the spread wasn't that good. The total was good, well, decent. It was kind of chop, even action. Money line, same thing, even action. But the spread, no, we lost the spread. You know, because a lot of that money came in. Bama minus 3.5. I mean, all yesterday, Monday, we were at Bama minus 3.5 and Bama minus 3 too. So we took a lot of action there. So the spread wasn't that good. You know, one of those games where we put our neck out there with our sharp intel, and then we offered a quote unquote discount to the public, and then they got us on it. So it wasn't as bad as I thought, though. You know, it wasn't as bad as I thought. With the will it go to overtime prop, you know, that one wasn't very good.
Never is, you know.
No. I forget, like 93% of bets are on yes at like plus 600 or more. But also the futures. We did good on the futures. We are in the red on Georgia, so you know, great. And those futures was nice this morning, or last night rather. A lot of parlay and teasers hooked up throughout the weekend too, which, you know, we're great in those. You know, even though their first leg of their teasers hit over the weekend, you know, they finished those off last night. So that's something else you got to take into consideration. So that was a nice little red number too.
Sure, but the bottom line is, with Alabama winning and Saban hoisting yet another championship, that was not a bad result for you guys when it came to futures, because Alabama, the odds on Alabama has been short all year.
Yeah, exactly. That was a nice profit. And speaking of which, we just opened then to repeat next year at plus 300. So that's already up. We just have them against the field right now. The rest are a list will be coming hopefully in a week or so.
Sure. There's no, I mean, as much as we like to promote betonline.ag, there's no urgency to get your Alabama bet down on the future line for next year. Real quick, let's talk about, and I know we're early in the week, but let's talk about a little liability for the upcoming weekend. A couple games let's bring up. How about Drew Brees and the Saints traveling to Minnesota? Oh, where's your liability there early on?
On the Saints, about 65% of the bettors are on the Saints right now. So, yeah, they're taking the points. That's the only underdog they're taking. So, as of now, they're on the Saints. We're thinking the Sharps will be on the other side there, though.
I wouldn't be surprised if they are. And then, of course, the perennial playoff question, the team that wasn't that you haven't been a fan of for a number of years, I'm sure. They certainly weren't your friends last year in the postseason. And here come the New England Patriots. And the money, the wise guy money's come on the Titans. What's your liability going to look like for New England, Tennessee?
Yeah, right. Those wise guys and their infatuation with fate and the Patriots. I don't get that. But you know, the public is on the Patriots right now. About 66% of the action is on the Patriots. That'll probably be the same to kick off. I don't see the public piling in on the Titans, but you know, like you said, that number will probably go down. It's already went down. We had a 13.5. It's out now at minus 13.
So here we are, man. It's the beginning of 2018. I know you got something you want to push. I certainly have no hesitation recommending BetOnline AG as a safe, secure place for our viewers to wager. What do you got to offer them when it comes to bonuses right now, Mr. Dave Mason?
Well, we still have that 50% welcome bonus out there. If you do not have a BetOnline.ag account, sign up for one. You'll get a 50% bonus on your first deposit with promo code NEW2500. The max bonus is $2,500, which is about as big as it gets for any kind of new sign up. All the terms and conditions can be found at betonline.ag/promotions.
Dave Mason, we'll do it again next week. Thanks for your time, and best of luck when it comes to the NFL divisional round.
All right, Teddy, take care.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.